FC Barcelona, Mallorca, Napoli, Torino, Nice, Montpellier, Stuttgart, Union Berlin. We're gonna just dive into some of this game. If you are new to this channel, my name is Terry and welcome to my world. Today we're gonna talk about some of the game because there's two important games that took place today, one in Italy and the other one in Spain. And we're interested in them because they play in Europe next week. And is Barcelona. We're gonna still follow them, and see what kind of game they will be giving us on Tuesday. Today Sevilla was suspended, so another Hernandez was on the bench. So hey, let's dive into it. Like I said, if you're new to this, make sure to like this video and subscribe and share it with your friend, so we can grow this channel and to share the love of the football across the world. And yeah, we're gonna start. Napoli tied against Torino 1-1. Let's be honest, Napoli was the champion of Serie A last year, but this year they're not that good. I think they're in the 7th or 8th position, so not really good looking for them. And so today was a 1-1 against Torino. Caravaskelia. That will put a lot of people in trouble. Let me check his name. Is a Cavaraskelia. If I'm wrong, comment below and make sure you to teach me how to pronounce that name. And yeah, they ended up 1-1. Victor Osimhen was there, but the game was kind of, they created a lot, as Napoli do all the time. They be shooting a lot, but yeah, the game ended up 1-1. I think that's a fair result for both teams because Torino is a solid mid-table team in Italy, and every big team will struggle against them all the time. So yeah, that was in Italy, 1-1. We're gonna just dive into the other game. By the way, in France, Nice drop a point because they're losing 2-1 right now against Montpellier, which is kind of in the beginning they were really good. They were in the 2nd position. We thought they were going to go toe to toe with PSG, but the project is not taking effect yet. So I think right now they're in the 5th position. The other team have a game in hand, so I think they're gonna end up 6th or 7th position at the end of this 27 or is it 28 days of the League One. So yeah, I think they're gonna lose points. What they are already losing point at the moment. And in Germany, Stuttgart, the surprising team in Germany, they're in 3rd position at the moment, and they won today 2-0 against Union Berlin. I think Union Berlin was the hype of last year. They qualified to the Champions League and they crossed out, and right now they're battling to stay in the Bundesliga, but yeah, they lost 2-0. So yeah, maybe next year we're gonna talk more about Stuttgart when they qualify to European football. And yeah, so let's talk to the elephant in the room, FC Barcelona. FC Barcelona was playing today. We're gonna just go to the the lineup. They will play against Mallorca, by the way. Mallorca. So the game was tedious, hard, but they go with the traditional 4-3-3. I never seen Barcelona play with different formation. It's rare to see them change that 4-3-3. I think that is the home, I think it's a tradition to them, 4-3-3. So yeah, they have a Mark Ter Stegen. He's good. He's back since he came back from injury. He's been doing great. And Joe Martinez, Gobertsi. Yeah, Barcelona have a lot of young players in the team. It's totally different than the team we grew up watching, Samuel Eto'o to the Messi era. Then, when you talk Carlos Puyol, Gerard Piqué, is always a big name there, but now is a Martinez, is a maybe come from La Masia, and Kobarski, definitely La Masia. Jules Koundé, which they bought from Sevilla, but he's been disappointment so far, but he's been consistent. He's a center back, but they use him as a right back all the time. I don't know, ask why. And Joe Cancelo, he's in loan from Man City. So Cancelo is a left back. That dude is a magician. He can play left, right, middle, everywhere you put him. I think he's a really talented player. And you have Christensen, the former Chelsea player. He's a center back, but they use him as a midfield. Don't know, they have a lot of injury. And you have Ilkay Gundogan. the treble winner from Man City, and you have a Rafinha, which they bought from Leeds. Chelsea wanted to buy him, but Barcelona won. The dude wanted to go only to Barcelona. You remember that episode? No, Barcelona or nothing. Like him and Jules Koundé, that's what they wanted. They wanted to go there. And you have a João Felix. He's on loan from Atletico. He don't want to go back to Atletico. So that dude is doing everything he can to stay away from Diego Simeone team. So yeah, he's in Barcelona on loan, but Barcelona is broke. I don't think they will be able to buy him. Maybe they're gonna extend his loan again for another year. And you have another youngster, and Guiu. I think Gayu or Guiu. I don't know how to pronounce that, but he's a new youngster player. And LAMINE, the 16, almost to be soon 17 years old, was a starting lineup. So when you see this lineup, you just say, what's wrong? There's a lot of wrong there. Gavi injured, Pedri injured, and you have the other players start on the bench, like Rique, the guy, the Brazilian boy, he started from the bench, and you have Roberto Lewandowski, the goal scoring machine, like how Muller used to come in. Roberto Lewandowski, but he started on the bench. So yeah, the first half it was a kind of just between a big team and a small team. So it was kind of really poor from Barcelona. Not a lot of movement. They control the ball, but they do nothing with it. But overall, the most important thing is the 3-point. The most important thing is the 3-point, and they did it. And guess what? Who scored? Lamine Yamal. Now Barcelona is they went from MSN, they went from MSN to, I don't know how you do this one, LMJ. So it's just crazy. Like you go from a Messi, Suarez, Neymar to this front three. So it's kind of poor. But yeah, the most important was that they win, and they won. But if you have to rely on a 16 years old, I'm just worried for Lamine Yamal because I don't want them to use him too much. Like we saw it with Pedri, with Gavi. Pedri played 2 seasons, straight 2 seasons without break, and we saw how his body is taking in right now. He's injured all the time. They are young. Let them develop. Give them game time, but don't use them. You cannot rely on a 16 years old. It's not good for the future, for the career. We see a lot of young players like that. I mean, 1 or 2 out of 100 succeed, stay at the top level, but the majority of them we have a injury problem later on in their life, or like at 30, 31, they won't have the love of the game. Like Hazard, you see, like at 32, he wasn't having any fun of playing the game. He retired at 32. That's what happened because he started at 14, 16. So when you started your boys like that, the time they hit their peak, it's either they have an injury problem or they don't have the passion for the game anymore. So protect him at all costs. You guys are the Barcelona fan. They like comparing their player to Real Madrid player. Like Yamal, a lot of people are saying he's better than Arda Güler, but Arda Güler is not playing, so we cannot say really. But they are the same age, they are all the same age. So yeah, I want to just check on this to see what kind of game we'll be seeing Tuesday against Napoli. Well, based on today's performance, I don't see anything crazy happening. Barcelona will be the favorite, it's Barcelona against Napoli. So in the second half, Hernandez, because Xavi is suspended, since Xavi Hernandez told to the press that he's leaving at the end of the season, Barcelona didn't lose any single game. So that motivated them. It's a similar thing in Liverpool, since they say that they didn't lose any game yet. And I think Thomas Tuchel too. I don't think Bayern lost any game since Tuchel said they're leaving. We should verify that. But Roberto Lewandowski came on in the second half, and you have Fermin Lopez, another youngster, and Oriol Romeu. Oriol Romeu used to play Chelsea in the 2012 Champions League. He was there, and you have Victor Roque from Brazil. He was subbed on too. But they did the job. They won 1-0. And good point to keep your home there because they were playing at Camp Nou, Spotify Camp Nou. So anyway, the game was a Barcelona game, a typical Barcelona game, holding the ball the whole the entire time of the game, not doing much with it, but they have the magic of LAMINE YAMAL, and he made the difference. Like that's why sometimes you can use them, but don't rely too much on them because you're gonna hurt them in their future. So I'm worried about my team. Like Chelsea have a lot of young player, so we need more experience in the teams. And if they put the same lineup that they played today against Napoli, they will lose. That will be like a prophecy. I'll tell you, the same lineup they put in today, if they put that lineup against Napoli, they're gonna lose. I know Napoli sucks at the moment, but the squad difference, Napoli has a more experienced player in their team, and so hey, let's just see what's gonna happen. We cannot wait to debrief, do some analyzing for this weekend's game, and Chelsea playing Newcastle, Arsenal, Real Madrid, PSG, everyone is playing. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Anyway, hey, thank you for watching. Take care and be safe. Bye.